Try pouring a single drop of ink into a glass of water. You can clearly watch it dissolve and spread, but no matter how hard you try for the rest of your life, you can never unmix it back into a single drop. This simple, everyday rule is the absolute scientific proof that the entire universe, including time itself, is permanently dying. In the previous video, we talked about how our sun will completely swallow the Earth in 5 billion years. After that, the sun's outer layers will blow away, leaving behind only a glowing white core the size of Earth, but as dense as a diamond. This is called a white dwarf star. And it's not just our sun. Every single star in the universe is bound by this exact same fate. But what happens to these leftover stars? This is where the most terrifying law of nature takes over, the second law of thermodynamics, also known as entropy. This scientific process is incredibly simple. If you leave a hot cup of tea on a table, it will always cool down. It will never, ever spontaneously heat itself back up. Entropy dictates that energy naturally spreads out over time until everything is completely even. The universe can only do work, power machines, or sustain biological life when there is a difference between hot and cold. Because of this inescapable law of entropy, over trillions of years, the leftover heat inside those white dwarfs will slowly bleed out into the vacuum of space, turning them into freezing black rocks. The gas clouds needed to form new stars will be completely depleted. Eventually, the only things left in the universe will be supermassive black holes. But as physicist Stephen Hawking mathematically proved through a process called Hawking radiation, even these massive black holes will slowly evaporate, leaking their mass into space until they completely disappear. Ultimately, the temperature of the entire universe will drop to absolute zero. Every single atom will stop vibrating, leaving behind a pitch-black, infinitely cold void. Because energy is perfectly and evenly distributed everywhere, nothing can ever move or change state again. And because absolutely nothing happens anymore, there is no difference between the past and the future. Time itself permanently stops. Scientists call this terrifying final state the heat death of the universe. In the next video, we will talk about how hyper-advanced future humans might attempt to escape this ultimate apocalypse by using quantum mechanics and string theory to literally tear a hole in reality and migrate into a completely different parallel universe within the multiverse.